Alright guys, so what's up? So, if you guys watched yesterday's video, you knew I had to actually stay the night at the shop because I got snowed in. It wasn't too bad. My room was heated and I had a nice blanket and a nice couch, so whatever. But went home, did the video for today, or yesterday I guess, and now we're starting the day off a little bit late. Had to run a few errands, but I went to the P.O. box and I got 2 packages. I don't know, one might be sub mail, I might have ordered something, forgot, and then another one, RJ actually ordered to the shop. So it's RJ sub mail, I guess. But I'm driving by RJ's work now, so I figured, why not open it with RJ?
3691 3A674 238 and 3E523B. That line there looks like it's got this.
What the heck did you order to my P.O. box?
I sent you a gift.
You want to open it for me?
No, you can open it.
Okay.
Here.
Why do you? Okay. Did you order me shoes?
I did.
Oh my god. Hey! You're making fun of my dusted ass Vans I usually wear?
And it's a thank you for letting me store the car there over the winter and work on it.
Thank you. I just picked up the freshies, now I got a new pair of freshies for when I go to Florida in a week. Oh.
That's why I texted you your shoe size, but you never answered, so I had to ask Steph.
Hell yeah. Thank you, RJ.
Some nice shoes for your
That's a nice
ugly ass
gift.
feet.
That is a nice gift. I was expecting some like gag gift or something.
I thought about it. Well, thanks for letting me store the Miata there, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. It helped me out a lot.
Comes with some free lollipops too.
It's for when you go to the car shows and you carry all your camera stuff with you.
Oh, you actually got me an actual bag. I thought you just got. Oh, that's sick.
What do you think I found?
What a great guy. Thank you, RJ. I have such good friends.
This is mine though.
Now Gwen will actually kiss you.
Huh?
Look how fast it's already melted. I mean, I'm not complaining. This is cool, but it's like warm out. I think it's like 48 degrees or something. It's like 40. It probably hit like 50 degrees today. So weird. Northeast is so weird. Literally just left here. So if you guys watched yesterday's video, you guys would have seen that I night shaded, spray tinted one of my corner markers on the car to give it a more smoked look because I wanted to see how it looked versus the clear corner light. And I used nightshade and it came out like absolute garbage. I hate this stuff so much. I didn't realize how junky it looks. It's so like purple film and it looks like ass, okay? That, I mean, realistically, look at that. It looks blue. I'm gonna show you guys how to remove this without really trying to ruin what's underneath it. So there's 2 like main ways how to do it. You could either wipe it off with a chemical or you could basically sand it out. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the fluid trick, and what a lot of guys use is brake fluid. Now brake fluid is very abrasive, so it'll basically chew through the nightshade, but you gotta be careful because it will damage plastic. It'll actually eat away at the plastic and leave it very like foggy looking, so you have to be very, very careful. So as you guys can see, dark right here, light right here. So it's pretty labor intensive and it takes quite a while, but we're gonna keep going at it. And it looks like it's actually coming out pretty decent. And there it is, guys. It's not too bad actually. Didn't really damage the surface of the plastic at all. Like I was saying before, the brake fluid will actually eat the plastic underneath, so you have to be very, very, very careful. You wanna do a lot of light coats and not just heavy it on at first. And as soon as you're done, you wanna wipe it down with alcohol very, very fast, just to basically remove all the brake fluid. So there you go. Take it with a grain of salt because you could easily damage the lights underneath. So much better. All right guys, I almost forgot. We had another sub mail package. At least I think it is. I might have ordered something. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, we got more beef jerky. Yo. That is so sick. With love from Oddbrawl. I'm assuming that's his YouTube tag. That is so awesome. Oddbrawl, I don't know your first name, but dude, from me and everyone else down at the shop, we thank you so much. This is such an awesome gift.
And if you could do me a favor and pass me an egg.
Doffed. So tonight I think we're actually gonna head up to the Kuro Lifestyle Garage. I've been talking to Tony and he needs a set of rear coilovers for his R32 because the rears are blown and he wants to get on the road. So the coils on my 240, the fronts are kind of blown, but the rears are fine. So I told him he can have the rears. Adam LZ actually gave me these coilovers like a year ago, and we're just gonna, you know, pass it on again and just hook them up to Tony. So I'm gonna take them off, I'm gonna bring them up to there and see what they got going on. Nothing's worse than a long ass thread that is just tight the whole way through. Especially, and those always tend to be in the worst spots too. That's just how life is. So look how long these are for no goddamn reason. And this, see this? This fucking thing stabbing. It's so old I can't even rotate it. I love this car so much. I can't wait for it to be back together.
I can't wait to turbo the Miata.
Yeah, very soon. It's weird, it doesn't even feel like a car anymore. I miss it. This is by far my favorite car ever.
Well, it's only... I'm just pointing the camera where there are parts to it. Jimmy's out here representing Super Smash Brothers.
I hate when I do that. Wow. One springy boy. Two springy boys.
Soon.
For you guys who have been keeping up on the Northeast Drift scene, Lock City Drift's first event is on St. Patty's Day. And of course, I'm not gonna make it. I'm actually gonna be in Florida. Me and Donald are actually going down to stay with the HP Logic boys. We're gonna be there from, I think, the 13th to probably like the 17th or wherever. We kind of didn't buy a ticket home yet, so we'll figure that out. But obviously, I'm not gonna be there. My car won't be finished. Once I get this painted, you guys know it'll be together really fast as long as I have all the parts. But that's my little update. So if you guys who are waiting for that event, I won't be there. I apologize, but I'll be at the next one.
He'll be at the next one.
Well, DJ finally decided to show up.
What up?
Okay.
Lunch, Aaron.
Okay.
Hi, buddy. It's good to see you.
Bye, Joe.
Neighbor Joe, reappear.
what up, dude?
We'll see you more in the spring.
Yeah, hit me off. I got the STI running. There's a video about it.
I'll put the link in the
What's
description.
up?
He's got a YouTube channel. He does redneck things right here. We're running a little late, so we're gonna head out there now. Steffi just randomly showed up too. Perfect time for me to
And
leave.
they're like, yeah, we're leaving now. Bye.
Bye, Bubs. Well, guys, I know I mentioned it just a few minutes ago, but I figured I'd talk more about our Florida trip. So I know I kind of just sporadically threw it on there, but I've been dying to go back down to Florida and hang out with them, and it's actually perfect timing because there are new shipment of cars actually coming in, so I figured it'd be a really fun process to film the cars coming off the boat, getting them, going through them, cleaning them, and seeing how they come, you know, straight from Japan. And I know Donald wants to go through the process too. I think it's gonna be really cool. I mean, we're both import butthurts, so I'm really excited to see Roberto and Jack. It's gonna be a good time, and it's gonna be amazing to escape the cold for just a few days.
It's gonna be great to get the hell out of here, especially it's supposed to snow Monday.
Yeah,
we'll be out.
We'll be out. It'll be nice, but I know a lot of you guys are saying I should go visit Adam. Adam is gonna be gone actually for literally the exact same time that I'm gonna be there. I feel like that happens every time. Adam's a busy dude, no worries. Main goal is while we're in Florida is to get DJ a car. Whatever car Donald wants, it's gonna be cleaner in Florida.
Yeah.
That's gonna be guaranteed.
Well, we kind of have to buy a car because here's the thing. We only got a one-way ticket, so we have no choice but to find a car or else we're gonna live in Florida, I guess.
Yeah. So we figured it was a perfect opportunity to get a car down there, and I don't know if it's like spring break or what, but the return tickets are like 4 times the cost of the flight there. I think it's just the dates because the spring break is about to happen, and so it would have cost us a shit ton of money to fly back home. It'll be perfect. Well, we bought a one-way ticket there, and if worst case comes, we'll suck it up and pay a lot of money to come back home. If
We could
not,
try hitchhiking. That would be a great experience.
we could hitchhike. There we
All
go.
the way back?
I'll Route 95 the whole way back. The goal is Donald needs a daily, so let us know what you think Donald should has a daily. Whatever, we're rambling, we'll figure it out, but I hope you guys are excited because we're freaking stoked.
So,
All right, let's get the kuro. What's up? Shop's all packed.
Yeah, we had to get ready for that blizzard yesterday. So.
What's up, Adrian?
how are you?
How are you? Tony?
What's going on, guys? You're on another episode of Jimmy Oak's Garage here at Kuro Lifestyle Garage.
What are you fixing now?
Well, I'm getting like a crazy shake, like around 50 to 60 miles an hour.
Are your wheels
And I
balanced?
thought- yeah, they're balanced. Put new tires. I'm not sure if they're bent, so made sure everything was tightened and switching up some tires, and Gonna see what's going
There
on.
you go. How's the knuckles treating you? These are the knuckles that I fixed. What?
Welded up for him, and we haven't died yet. It's still here.
that's makes you
But
feel
what
good.
we're doing right now is Adrian went too crazy on the pull on his car, so we're gonna take one of my couplers, put it on his car, and you're gonna go for a ride.
Oh my God. Adrian's hatch, of course, with the RB25. This makes, you know, his car makes me want one. This is one that's done right. A lot of RB guys I know, I don't blame them. They kind of just throw them in to get them running. They're big bitches. But Adrian's comes out. Look at that. That's art. Tony, what are you about to do with this thing?
We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna break 4th and 5th gear to make sure that RB25 training is good.
DJ, you ready to get scared?
I'm gonna go in it?
Yeah, I'm gonna make you go in it.
Really?
Yeah.
240, we got back seats in here, boy.
I'm gonna drive an E30 and Donald's gonna go into RB25 swap to S13. Here you go, Donald.
Thank you.
Yo, that's just awesome.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah, yo. This is how it's supposed to run.
Holy fuck, dude. That is fucking insane.
I'm sorry.
Damn, Adrian, your car fucking rips, dude. What?
Let's go!
I think I broke my training.
No.
Broke it.
Fuck.
Oh, no. No, 3rd, 4th broke.
What?
We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna break 4th and 5th gear to make sure that RB25 training is good.
Oh my God.
It's gone. We broke it.
What, that's the 3rd gear?
3rd and 4th is broken. Yep. 3rd, 4th is broken. 2nd's good.
I guess that's what happened when you fucking have 500 horsepower.
No, like my throw bearing and everything was making mad noise anyway, so. Yo!
The tranny just broke.
On this?
Yeah.
Yo, blew 3rd and 4th.
Gone.
No way.
Right here. Like, hold on.
That's 3rd.
That's 3rd.
Go in, like.
Well, at least the bell housing's the expensive part.
At least you got on video.
I got 1st, 2nd, and 5th.
You could just Lock City.
we just blew the tranny.
Where you're shitting.
What? Dude, it was ridiculous. So, like 80 probably sideways, like it was amazing.
What do you think of that?
So loud. It's amazing, dude. I've never been in. I don't even know how to explain it. This thing fucking moves, like as you guys could see.
This guy. Tony. How did this, are these vinyl stickers?
No. I stenciled it, and I don't know what they did, but this was like way back in the day. Some dude like on Stance Nation had like one of the first RB26 Z32s out there, like in Cali, right-hand drive also. Skylar Slade is his name.
And then these are it?
And
How did you get a hold
these
of
were
them?
on it, and I had them since forever.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's some.
They're like,
that's some.
they were
Jip,
bronze.
Jip
and
would
then,
love these.
Yeah, they were bronze, and then I don't know what they did.
All right, guys, this is the most gorgeous KAT setup ever.
Oh, you're not joking.
It's pretty damn fucking mint. I mean,
Without not even having like a full.
we did some cool shit with it.
See, that is so badass. This car was built like what, like 8 years ago?
It's probably in that area. I mean, it's been through many different phases as far as motors set up and what. Not necessarily. I feel like he's always kind of stuck with a whole.
I love how simplistic it looks, but yet it's so like in your face. It's dirty.
But there's a lot of cool shit like.
Wow, that tuck's really nice right there. That's a really smart idea, Don.
And that's boxed out and underneath. And like if you take the fender off, there's a full metal box.
What I love about
there.
that is it's like base shave, but so functional at the same time.
And
oh, look at this. It's the little stuff, guys. That's just character.
Well,
Would you guys hate me if I built a Zenki? I have such a soft spot for Zenkis, it kills me. All right, Kuro Lifestyle. The camera's probably dark, you probably can't see my face, but it's been real. It's always a pleasure coming up to these guys' shop. It's always refreshing visiting people who put in work, and it's such a refresher. It really helps motivate you and get your stuff really rolling. But hooked Tony up with the coilovers, got to scare the shit out of DJ with an RB25.
they go nuts out here.
They go nuts out here. So we're gonna head back to the shop and do that. So back at the shop, DJ had to actually leave because he has to wake up early tomorrow for a job interview. And I think that's it for me for the night too. Don't really have too much going on. Now the last thing we really have to do is just get the S13 painted. And I know we're gonna prime it for sure before I go to Florida. I don't know exactly if we're gonna paint it or not. I can't wait for you guys to see this primer. It's gonna be like this crazy transformation. But that's it. That's all for me tonight. I hope you guys liked my little technique on how to remove the nightshade. Now, of course, like I mentioned before, there's a few different ways to remove it. A lot of guys are saying a lot of chemicals. You gotta be very, very careful with the chemicals you use because things like gasoline, acetone, paint thinner, it'll eat the plastic very, very, very fast underneath. The brake fluid isn't as harsh as those chemicals. Though it doesn't work as fast, it leaves you with a less damaged surface, so just take that to mind. But okay, enough for that. Yeah, so I hope you guys liked today's video. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and I will see you guys tomorrow.